Their fear is that this could become illegal. Kill the Bill protesters in Bristol and across the UK marched today as the controversial police and crime bill continues its journey through Parliament.
The idea that my children in the future might not be able to gather peacefully and oppose the government feels like a dictatorship.
For our kids as well, you know, if this bill gets passed, then there could be something even more serious in the future that these guys want to oppose, and they won't be able to. So that, yeah, we feel like we need to peacefully fight for that.
Lots of very vague information in there that it's not very clear, you know, noisy protest. I'm in the samba band, we could get 1 year in prison for drumming. It's just draconian.
It is abundantly clear that the police do not need any more power.
Addressing the crowds, one of the Colston 4 defendants, Rhianne Graham. She told Sky News many are fearful of what the bill could mean.
Well, it's a direct attack on our human rights. We have the right to assemble and to speak up about things that we care about and things that are wrong with our society. Like, we wouldn't have had the amount of progress within our democracy if it hadn't been for people standing up and saying otherwise.
The marches come at a critical junction. On Monday, the House of Lords votes on this bill, and these protesters see this as one of the last chances to fight against it. The Police, Crime, Sentencing and Courts bill is wide-ranging. Police would be able to put more conditions on protests, including setting noise and time limits. Failure to comply could result in a fine up to £2,500. Protesters who glue themselves to buildings or block roads could be put in prison for up to 51 weeks. Trespassing would become a crime, but travelling communities worry they could find their homes seized. Police would also be allowed to stop and search a person without suspicion. Concerns have been raised that this could disproportionately affect black people, who are 9 times more likely to be searched than white people. And the maximum time in prison for criminal damage to statues would be extended from 3 months to 10 years.
When I say kill, you say the bill, kill!
It is these tougher restrictions leading to hundreds taking to the streets. But those on the front line of policing say the bill is needed.
Anybody who has peacefully made their point, who has held placards, who stood outside Parliament, who perhaps use PA systems, you know, loudspeakers, that is not a problem. This is not about stifling democracy or taking away somebody's liberty or their right to express their opinion. This is about making sure that those that do that don't put other people's lives in danger.
The government says changing tactics by protesters means a change in the law is needed, but there is anger that this change goes too far. Dan Whitehead, Sky News in Bristol.